Howdy, all. It is harvest time. And I'm going to try to lead the frame counter up. Kind of see where we are getting, where we're getting our performance at. Of course, I am streaming and playing on the same system. So it is giving the graphics card a bit more of a workout than if I'm just playing. But it is using different parts of the card, different cores. So it's not a huge hit on overall performance. We're over here, and we are trying to prep for some harvest. Pick up our Farm Kings. Got a couple because we're gonna harvest. I have a tight area to get in and out of there. At any rate, what we're gonna do is I've got the harvester that comes with the system, or not the system, the harvester that comes with the map. And also, I went and picked up 2 other harvesters. So we're going to try to have multiple harvesters running. We do have rain coming, so we're going to try to get as much done. I did back the clock speed down to 1x, so we can get some harvest working. We're going to take one Farm King over here to the, I guess, the pig area. Pig area is where we've got the canola bin. And then just north of the pig area is where we have the wheat bin. So we're going to set those 2 up. Hey, well, I think this deco stuff off to the sides of the roads. I mean, I think that's got a pretty good. I don't know what's going on with it. I was just driving between 2 fields, and it was in the low 50s, like here. Not sure if it's just, you know, tall wild grass or what. Is that new? Looks new. Maybe it's not. Hey, John. Hey, Talgar, what's up? All right. This thing's set up. Yeah, we used our fair share of this thing on UMRV. This is how you have to fill this. Alright, that's good enough. Let's see here. This is a harvester that basically comes with the map, starting equipment. Get him hired off. Get this guy with the Doskin trailer. So when I look at my my GPU performance tab, the GPU box under Task Manager, the 3D is almost always pegged out at 100. The video encode engine, it's running at like 26%. That's what's chewing on the stream. Of course, my memory on the graphics is always pegged out. CPU right now is running at 75%, and right now I'm using I got 9 gigs of 16 use. So I do have my graphics settings cranked up pretty good. I could lower those if I needed to. Hey, Simulator Addict. What's up? Hey, Rob. I think I may have missed you earlier. All right. Trying to... We're gonna get this guy up and running. We'll leave a straw swath for him. Love the air filters. That we're gonna want. We only have one trailer, right? Oh, that mailbox has got a collision on it. Well, Apache Gamer, it is very close to upload FSUK. Just a few little things to iron out, from what I understand. This truck is the K100 POW truck by Rockhound Mods. Go to Facebook and you look up Rockhound Mods. He's got a link to this truck in his Facebook group. Here. Alright, now we're going. So is this where the cow dirt is at now, or is it over there in the other trough? I asked 2 questions and I get a yep. I guess it's over there now. Is that the grass now instead of the silage trough, or trough that I put the silage into? So earlier, I got this this version earlier today. And this was going to be kind of like the what in computer terms they call a release candidate. Basically, this is the version that for all intents and purposes would be uploaded to FSUK unless something odd was found. But as it turns out, there has been a revision since I got this copy. So I don't have the latest copy anymore, which is fine. But it does mean that release may be full featured as opposed to not be full featured. I ran out of sugarcane billets here. I just left it. Was we're going to run down here and we're going to get the other Farm King. We're going to run it over to the wheat bin. Now, of course, we could put all of our grain in the main silo at the farm if we want to. That will obviously accept all of our grain. But what we're doing here is we want to try out the other bins. Some all weeds. I need somebody to come over here and mow this stuff up. Cut it down. I think you'd have snakes growing through all this, living through all this stuff. At any rate, we're going to put grain in each of the unique bins. Partially to test the bins, and then also because that's all of the individual components for pig food, so they'll all be closer to the pig farm than running them all the way down to the main farm. those are both snakes that you don't want to be, you know, sneaking up on. This vacant lot here, it would be cool, and or these two vacant lots. It would be really neat if it could be. It would be a script, I'm sure. But if you could buy those, or like, you know, something cheap like $10,000 or something, and when you bought them, the tall weeds and everything here disappeared, and it was just flat ground, and they could be kind of two spots for placeables. Yeah, you can see how at some point you just say, okay, it's done. I had left a comment in my Hoff Bergman video wondering if the map was done yet, because they wanted to play it. I had told him, I said, I don't, you know, it's kind of a loaded question, because I don't think any map is necessarily done at any point in time. There's always things somebody could want to implement. Now this one is it's a bit tricky in here. Oh, what's going on? Apparently, I don't own that field. What do I do now? Oh, thanks for the sponsor, Ken, too. All right. How small of a trigger did you put here? How close do these guys got to be here to the... I think the Farm King is a better auger for these. The belts, and that's simply for because, or not the, yeah, the backhoe augers. That's because with the backhoe augers we ran into on UMRV, they would want to walk. They would shift on us so much. All right, Ken. That. So these are the advanced silos where you got to be right on top of things. Let's go to town and get another trailer. We're doing that. Let's just take a look across the ways. Pays to kind of hug the shoulder here because there's mud there in the road. So the poll last week we talked about, or we were curious, Will was curious on if y'all wanted to see the map come out before the Graze mod was implemented, because there was some issues that were turning up with its implementation, and it was 70% response to yes, go ahead and release it and everything. So that's the plan. At least that was the plan with the version I've got here. But then by the time I got home tonight, Will was telling me that Real Logger and him have got it mostly figured out. Just a few little buggers to go on that. So it may be that that when it's uploaded to FSUK, that it's got everything implemented from the get-go. So won't that be exciting? It's Off. That's right. Everybody wins. Already got map already has dynamic mud, which is a innovation in itself. Mud that responds to moisture levels. I've seen this with hired helpers on this field. I want to do some weird things down here on this corner. His name always makes me wonder if he likes logging, and if he does, if he's done any kind of logging or script work. See, I'm wondering if it's these. How much those things are killing me. That. Look away. Word back down. Guess you know you're close when oh look, we're still closed. The shop's still closed. Guess you know you're close when you're more concerned about optimizing than if things work or not. Let's update everybody on how many hay bales we got. Got 159 hay bales. Just over half of the storage in here. And some of that grass was not fertilized. And of course, we didn't have the 10% bonus because it was the first time we cut it. So I would say probably easily get 225 or so bales off of those 3 grass fields. I don't know if the 372 or whatever the capacity on that is, I don't know if that was a calculated value that you did, Will, or if that's just the sum of what all the different bale types would have held that you just ranked, you know, turned it down to them only holding hay. Yeah, what's really in the building isn't the actual bale, it's just a graphical representation of the bale. Andy was talking about that to me once, that I guess a typical farm sim bale has, I don't know how many, it was, gosh, it was a whole lot of polys and collisions to a one single bale. And when you have multiple bale, you know, lots of bales, you know, the game engine has to do its little physics thing on all the different collisions, and obviously it has to render all the different polys, whatnot. But the bales inside have significantly less polygons and significantly less collisions on them, so they inherently boost performance. Yeah, I feel like we're just going to be chasing these harvesters for a bit. There he is. There's Andy. Thanks for coming by. Well, obviously, correct me if I'm misspeaking. We'll probably go and unload this. Once he gets done emptying. All right. Let's go take this over to the silo. I saw your water trough add-on was updated today. One of the notes related to I guess we've noticed, or I've noticed, and a couple other folks may have noticed that doesn't necessarily want to let you fill it until it gets to a certain level. You play with seasons, is that right? Here. It was kind of dirty. Hey Chris, what's up? This is where we see if I got the auger right. Alright. The thing I do know I need to do is I need to set this to pipe out. This back down. Got an interesting predicament. Don't know where my wheat went. Don't know where it went. Yeah, that it was weird, wasn't it? We're gonna go try the canola one. Yeah, what you said they were supposed to, it's also supposed to show up here, but obviously didn't. Put 12,000 in the last load, and we had almost a full load of the Flegel trailer. I would think if it missed the trigger, it wouldn't unload, right? Because what we had at UMRV, if the auger somehow shifted outside the trigger, then they would just stop unloading. The auger itself has a capacity, and it would be full. Graphic very well does behave itself, though. Yeah, we didn't get bumped and jarred around because of the in-road reflectors. If I don't pipe out, that's what'll happen. Fill up, and I do a pipe out. See it, I saw it go in the bin. Got 2,000 in the bin. That one's sticking up. Now, for some reason, Glance is saying this has manure in it. Oh, what do you... straw. Pick up now. We're gonna move this. Hey Eli, what's up? Keep picking up straw. This is a, this bin's a booger to fill, that's for sure. What I call an advanced bin. What's up, John? I missed something? Or you just enjoying my my problems here? That should work. Fill up with something. Get straw. Getting this straw from? Wait for this guy to turn around. I'm going to empty him, and then I'm going to see if I can't dump that in the bin. Yeah, I was a little disappointed that this harvester didn't include some branded headers. Constantly hitting the wrong keys here. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can unload into that auger now. I have no idea where it's picking up the manure from. There we go. Yeah, earlier I had it out over here, and for some reason it got a little manure in it. Then when I was trying to reposition it, it started picking up straw that was on the ground. No idea where that came from. Darn key on the wheel again. And it did come up through here, but it wouldn't have thought that it would have picked up the door pile. About the only thing I can think of. I did drive past it. I guess I was gone for so long, you just gave up. I mean, that's the only thing we drove past, because we came up through here. See here, the other one is soybeans and corn. There are no soybeans and there aren't any corn ready. Those are about the only two augers that we can put anything in at the moment. Oddly enough, that's the only field of corn we got. Not on Rathlin, not on Germantown. The reason I've got it up on here is, well, quite honestly, Midtown and this are a little bit of a demanding of a system, and it's all of this, you know, deco stuff, all this decorative stuff. Will was asking me questions about performance and everything, and I was mentioning my specs, and that sometimes the frames were sometimes the map got a little framey if I was streaming or recording at the same time. I told him on this stream I would just leave the frames up, kind of give a good idea of where things were. But I do have lots of stuff turned on and turned up. As far as graphics goes, and most maps it's a solid 60. So we have soybeans in 1, 5, and 14. They're all still growing. Corn. This field 22. Thanks for the sub, Madison. Barley. Let's just jump, once we're done in this field, we'll jump down the barley, and we're going to put the rest in our main farm silo. Validated that we could stuff in this auger. $3,000 in there. Had plenty in that auger over there. Dumped a fair bit in there and kind of lost some, but that's a Stevie mod, Will. That's his cat harvester. Hey Kurt, yeah, I'm having a pretty good day. Let's jump back here and so it's a reskin of the New Holland. Nice spirally hypnotic air cleaners. Get it with wide tires, double tires, standard. Get it in the shop. So get it in a psychedelic pink. Standard, wide, or front twins. Change the rim color. All the normal specs, or you could get a one that is amped up a little bit as far as top speed and capacity. Let's go over here in the woods. Interesting. Plays pretty smooth still. What's everybody doing tonight? Alright. Let's go sell this. We need to sell a load of each grain just for the heck of it. Some guy. Oh goody, the sell point is fun. Alright, which one of these takes? Which one of you is B? E must be the... Yep. Get money. Those are some pretty beat up barriers. Noticed I went in the wrong way. Oh, and I'm hung up. Hung up on one of those indestructible road signs. What's the guy gonna do? Right. Splattering of chopped straw down. Yeah, I couldn't believe that Sussex was Alien Jim's first production. So well done for a first map. Are the fields? The fields aren't super hilly. I think what Genetic J is getting at is, would it be a decent map for MR? Yes, he also did um, Spectacle Island. Genetic J, this would be a fabulous MR map. There's only 2 fields with any type of incline to them, and they're right there across the street. Everything else is just about as flat as you could get. This is a cool little harvester. It's hit the mod hub quite a while ago. See very good in it. We empty this, we're going to go sell our canola. This one takes A or B. B takes canola. This time we will go in the right way. And Alien Jim's working on another map. Yeah. Sneaked me a screenshot. Trust me, the screenshot did not disclose much other than the color of the dirt. Hey Kiwi, what's up? Lots of traffic today. Do not enter. Here. Wait at the office. Here. Bumper load. Hey, one thing I didn't know about Sussex until I watched Sealy P's second video on things he missed, and I had no idea that there were some security cameras on the main farm. There's also another set of security cameras somewhere else, I think. And the cameras actually apparently give you a live image of what would really be seen in the camera. Almost makes me want to fire up the map and try that out. Park something deliberately in the view of the camera and go look at it. Then go move it and then come back and see if it's gone. He's implemented lots of cool little gimmicks and gadgets. Not really worried about obstructing a few liters of grain here. He's got some sell points, like a he's got a dealer for his eggs, his egg shop. When the egg shop is closed, or basically the egg shop can close, and when it closes, the sales girl goes away, and the building changes to one that's closed. But when they're open, sales girl comes back and the building's opened up and there's like fruits and vegetables laid out like it's a kind of a farmer's market area. So it's just not like bollards or gates that are closed. The whole sell point looks completely different. There's apparently some cats up on top of a building, a little shed by the chicken coop. During the daytime, the cats are out, and at night, the cats disappear. All kinds of cool little things going on there. Hey Billy, what's up? Where's Baler at? Where did I sell it? Well, let's do this one. Man, this got a load. There we are. And this one is got the expandable range deal. How far we can crank it. I could just do that. Guess 100% won't. Pick up our baler, get her netting, and get to picking some straw around bales just for fun. We played harvester for enough. Plus we got rain coming. We need to get this straw off the ground. The well, the range thing GTX was working on from, I guess, the start, and I don't know if he's still in here or not. But he was telling me that didn't get quite implemented, I guess, in the first draft because he was having an issue with how... No, that's a tablet app. So at some point there's a tablet app that also is going to show those. There he is. But like on UMRV, there's groupings of 2 and 3 silos, but they're spread out a little bit. Not spread out 200 meters, but they're spread out a little bit. Maybe it's because they're placeables and they're not built into the map. At any rate, they were spread out just enough to where I couldn't put one display down to show all 3. And Andy was telling me about this new feature in the update that would let you expand the range. I am liking the no collisions on the reflectors. If we did this on a different version, we would be getting kicked all over the place. So you were driving on the reflectors. Take the frames down. We don't need that. Maybe it's different if they're not placed. They're built in. In there. $167 Bales. Make them big boys, 1.8 meters. Change that. You. I heard that tractor run and I thought it was a truck. All right. It's kind of... You're right. All right. See what these bales look like. This is the round baler with the straw harvest add-on. I hadn't used it since the update. Thought I'd whip it out. Change the bale size to little 1.1s. How big they are. 3,500 liters. Oh, look at the little baby bale. It's a little baby baler. Oh, look at that. That one looked small too. Hey, Riley. You can get it in auto or manual fill. Autofill, you never have to put netting in. Manual fill, you do. Trying to look inside. I think you can see the bale forming in there and getting bigger. There it is. There it showed up. Kind of hard to see. see here. How big is this header? 13.7 meters. Six. And we're going to start in the northwest. Seriously, I gotta know more stage. That stink. Six. South. Save any court. Crazy. Copy. Oh. Just a hair off. Oh, that is annoying. Four different size bales. Full, so I might as well take this to the silo, main farm silo. After we take this to the silo, I need to go look for a gate. I hear there's a new gate that's been added. here it's this way. Oh, looky there. This is the, you went the wrong way, stupid gate, where you come down here trying to get to this field and you realize that, wait, the access road was actually over by your farm. Ooh, I gotta check that out. I want to see how bad autoload picks up these bales too. Filter. I had to bring out the big boy for some wind rowing EX. Oh, what color? I thought I made it red, but it's I guess it's. We can't store the straw bales in the bale barn, but we can cut through there to get to the bale sell point. Then I'll bring some straw bales over here and dump in the compost master. Man, we got some mud deal in here. It's going to rain again. Oh, and look, apparently winter is dry. See all 3 days of winter now. We get a low of 56. Well, I guess 40s. No chance of rain, really. Or no chance of snow. That's the shortcut. Trying to get over here to get to the bales. All right. Ground bales. See how bad these things get. These 4 bales, it only likes the bottom 2. That's good. Ooh. Doesn't like the big bales. So the ones I've got here are 1.1 and 1.3. Then the others are 1.8 and 1.5, I think. It was really just an experiment. Alright, let's see. That's sneaky. Though I have to say, that is a tight little access route. We'll go back and check. Little ones are 3,500. Then 1.3 or 4,000, typical, right? We'll go look at the other 2 sizes. You're not going to be coming in the bale sell point with anything big. Oh, there's a fence there. Somebody seriously needs to hire a mowing crew to come in here and knock these weeds down. So 6,500. And the big boy is 65 and 5,000. I think auto load picks up 5,000. Switch to Ultima 1.4. I like that one. That one. Do our own auto load. So now we know if we're going to do round bales, we can do the second to the largest. What are the big bales? Are those like the 6,000 liter bales? Square bales? course, the HD bales are those super little baby bales. Sneak through here. Yeah, we can sneak through. Here comes the rain. Alright guys, well I am at the 2-hour mark. It is 11:30 and once again I've got work in the morning. I'm gonna bid you guys a farewell, and like I said, if things work out, I think this will get uploaded very soon to FSUK. Look for it in the coming days, I guess. Don't know how long FSUK usually takes to do their stuff. It's going. Finish this field out and save everything up. So thanks for coming out. And tomorrow I'll probably be streaming from Germantown, I think. Got some corn to plant over there. So until next time, happy farming.